Hayward, you called the show. Why?
To get DNA for my 4-year-old son that I have with my current wife. I'm in the process of getting a divorce for. And just to basically...
You're divorcing your wife.
Yes.
But you have a 4-year-old son with
by
her, and you're wondering if he's yours.
Yes, it's a high, I have doubts for maybe over 4 years now, that if he's not mine or not.
And why do you have doubts?
I have doubts because she's out there. Her sexual life is crazy. She has no limitations, basically. I knew this before I got involved with her. It was fun at first.
And you married her?
Yes.
Well, if you knew all this and she had no limitations and she's out there, why did you marry her?
For my sons.
Because she got pregnant and you thought it was yours, so you married her.
I felt like since I didn't have a father that I needed to do what's necessary for my sons.
And how did you meet Shaquana?
I met her living with a family member. She left a note on my door. Like, who does? Note on my door, phone number and everything. Call me when you get in the house. Got in the house.
And you were like, oh, yeah.
You're feeling me right now, you know what I'm saying? That's what it was.
And so you start dating her
dating her.
And a relationship?
No. Never dating.
Just having sex.
Sex. It was good sex. You know what I'm saying? And that's all it was. I was single.
No dinners, movies, nothing.
Movies. When I met her, the first day, the note was on the door. I called her. I turned on the TV. I don't know what was on. I didn't have cable. So, you know what I'm saying? Whatever was on TV, we did what we did. She left. No strings attached. I didn't even have to say bye. You know what I'm saying? She just left the door. I locked the door, finished my business. We do this for like 2 years.
2 years?
2 years.
She's coming over, boom, 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 boom.
Like you pick up the phone, she would speed dial number 4. I call her. Yo, what's good?
But then at some point she says, I'm pregnant. And your reaction to that is?
Okay, good luck with finding a father. You know, I come to the baby shower.
You mean? That's what you said?
Yeah.
She said, I'm pregnant. I'm pregnant. You said, good luck with the baby.
Look, honesty is the best policy, Steve. No matter what the situation is.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You know how I feel about this situation, so.
Okay, so you had no feelings for her except you enjoyed having a physical relationship with her?
Basically.
Okay. Because you knew that she was sleeping with other people.
I mean, we had threesomes. She had a girlfriend, she liked girls. She don't even know what sex she want. You know what I'm saying? So she out there.
So she brought other girls to your apartment?
Brought girls to my apartment.
When the baby was born, did you have any interaction with the baby?
She needed somebody to watch him. And
so you'd watch?
Yeah. But she's in Maryland, I'm in New York, so she needs somebody to watch him for like 2 weeks, I think, so she'd go on vacation. So I watched him for 2 weeks.
And at this time, you have this child for weeks on a time.
2 weeks. I had him for 2 weeks.
You must develop some kind of feelings
for him.
him.
First time I seen the little dude, I fell in love.
You're bathing him, you're feeding him, you're clothing him, you're putting him down at night. You must obviously have some attachment to the child.
I did. And it was after the 2 weeks. I didn't want to see him leave, you know? And it turned into 4 weeks because I decided that I did want to be in his life. So let me do what I have to be in his life. Now, if I'd have told her I want to be in my son's life and not be with you, she'd have found a way to keep the son away from me. So I just said, you know what? I want to be with you also, to be with the son.
So you told her I want to marry you?
I want to start a family. No, not marry. It was more like, you know, I want to start a family.
Let's all live together so I can be with my son all the time.
Yes.
And then what happened next?
I moved to Maryland. Then we have a second son. And a week later, we get married. I got married because, again, to make sure that my sons have...
And you got married after you have the second son?
A week later.
A week later. What do you want?
I want, to be honest, I want to stop dealing with this female, Shaquana. She causes problems.
You want her out of your life?
Out of my life.
Why?
Altogether. Because she causes problems. She's just been a negative effect in my life. You know, I'm not stable, and she just keeping me from being stable. Are
you gonna leave her, keep the boys?
Or we're meeting in the middle right now. She has one son. She has the one that's in question, and I have the youngest son. And we make sure they see each other on every weekend. One weekend she'll have both of them, one weekend I have both of them. So that's where we're at right now.
So your oldest boy, do you believe in your heart that he's yours?
I don't.
You don't believe it?
So she needs to know.
Do you want him to be your son?
I do, because he calls me that. I have a tattoo.
Well, then what difference does it make?
It doesn't.
If you have a tattoo of his
Both of
name
them.
on you, and he calls you dad,
He calls me dad.
and you treat him like a son,
I treat him like a son.
well, guess what? You're dad.
You're right.
Are you still sleeping with Shaquana?
Something like that. Something.
You are.
And
Do you have a girlfriend?
I do, and I have to keep her happy. I have to keep Shaquana happy to be in my kid's life.
From what my producers have told me, that she's pregnant too. And Shaquana does not know about the other girlfriend.
No, she knows about the girlfriend. She don't know she was pregnant.
Let's bring her out. You're upset. You came out
He
here.
think this is a joke. He think this is a joke. I'm the whore, but yet we've been together for 6 years.
We was never together.
We was never together? Are you
After
serious?
we got
You married me. You cried at the wedding. What you cried for? Because you was mad that we was getting married?
I'm emotional. I was emotional.
You emotional.
I was emotional.
All right. We've been together for 6 years.
Yo, stop saying that. Stop saying
Yo,
that.
shut up. You
what?
had your time to talk. You
All
had
right.
your time to talk. I heard all the crap that came out your mouth.
All right.
Nothing but lies.
All right.
5 years out of the 6 after we got married, you cheated on me with like over 10 different girls, and I was faithful to you to the whole time. Up to a year and a half ago. So who's
I was a whore. I was.
Obviously.
What do you want me to say? I'm not gonna do that. But now you say the same thing. You say
And I was
the same
faithful
thing.
to
You
you,
say the
and I
same
was
thing.
faithful
Now
to
say
you.
that you was a whore and see what happens when
I
they
wasn't
out
a
there.
whore.
You wasn't? What you mean?
No. Because
What you
every
mean?
time we separated, anytime we separated, that's when I did my dirt.
No, all right. But listen.
And all the times that we separated, got into fights, all of this drama, he always came running back to me.
It's not in a relationship. A whore is in a relationship or not in a relationship.
Everything. Had to deal with my family,
Are
everything.
both these boys that you have, are they both his?
Yes.
Okay. Why, if you know he has another girlfriend, why do you continue to sleep with him?
Because it's nothing to me. It's just sex.
Kind of a crazy question. Do you still love him?
I don't even know anymore. I really don't know. I have love for him, but being in love with him, I'm definitely not.
He's got this other woman pregnant now.
I don't care. She can do whatever she wants with her child. She want to keep it, go right ahead.
She's going to be your son's, her child is going to be your son's half-brother, half-sister.
That's on them. That has nothing to do with me.
It doesn't.
He can't. He's denying his kids already. He might deny hers too.
I don't deny them. I'm just saying there's
He's
a
denying
high
his kids
Are
chance.
you
already.
going to get divorced from him?
Yes, we're definitely getting a divorce.
There's no reason to do the DNA test for your youngest son. That's your son. You have no doubt
doubts.
whatsoever.
No doubt.
But your oldest boy, and you're here today because you really want to find out if he is your biological son. All right? You took a test before the show, and we have those results. Hayward, you are not the father of...
Right. We still have another son together. Get away from me. Bye.
All right, look. Now, you see why I treat her the way I treat her? 4 years, Shaquana.
4 years?
I'm talking about the reason I dealt with the stuff I dealt with is 4 years, because I thought was mine. You owe me apologies, Shaquana. I am wrong for calling you out your name or whatever, however you acted, but you know how you are sexually. You know what I'm saying? And that's the reason I had doubts. And just to prove that my doubts is right, I'm right about you then. I should have treated you even worse than I treat you now. But I can't. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I got you got, and that's it. And I still want him to come on the weekends.
Can you relate to this story? Need my help? Call 1-888-STEVE-07. Have a seat, man. that little boy sees you as father, you as daddy. Do you think he cares that there's some guy out in the world that donated sperm and he was born? No, he knows you as the guy that comes home, that plays with them, that takes care of them. He's probably the guy that when he gets scared, he thinks, where's dad? Where's dad to protect me? So all I'm saying is you might have bitter feelings towards Shaquana, but don't have bitter feelings towards that little boy.
There's no
I'm not saying there is, but what I'm saying is a 4-year-old little boy, that's the person in this story that we need to be thinking about right now. I hope that's the one thing that you'll take from being on my show. I hope you think about it, and if you want to talk about it, feel free to call me.
Yeah, well, me and Samantha are gonna need some counseling.
Okay.
'Cause I want to be with Samantha.
Okay.
You know, and
But I want you to think about that little boy.
yeah, I mean it's not even a question, Steve. That's he calls me daddy.
Good.
So
and I want him to keep calling you
Yeah,
that.
he can continue, but Shaquana just has some work to do.
And we will give you all the counseling you need.
All right.
Good luck to you.
Thank you.
I called you, Steve, for help because I watch your show all the time.
Somebody's going to watch this and say, you know what? She was brave enough to do that. I can do that too.